Hello and welcome. This is just going to be a little introduction video to let you know what's going on this channel on YouTube. Basically, I want to present some fundamental exercises from the work I teach, which is a kind of internal training inspired by Taoist and Chinese internal arts. The big idea with all the exercises involves two main qualities. One is the idea of opening, which means revealing something to us about typically our body for most of the exercises that we didn't know about before. It means opening to parts of our body that have been hidden to us. And typically this will involve some kind of confrontation with tension, with weak points and so on. Bits of our body that have fallen out of use and tend to be atrophied, they don't work so well, and they're unavailable to us. We can't normally feel them. So that's the first quality. The second quality is release. That upon making contact with these points, we have a very simple idea that comes through the Taoist framework, which is that nature knows what it's doing and your body knows what it's doing. It just needs the fuel of your conscious attention to run its processes. So as we open to these new regions of the body, we also have to learn to simply listen to the sensations that come from them and let the body run its own processes. We're not really in the business of forcing too much, although there's sometimes the case for doing this. Most of the time we are just opening to something new, something we haven't felt before. Typically it's a little difficult. And then listening to that thing we open to for long enough that it evolves in the direction that's natural, that's interesting. This is going to be applied in a stack of different ways through different exercises, through different regions of the body, depending on what you're looking at. But overall, the quality is the same. We want to open and we want to release. As you practice with these qualities, you will find that they are two sides of the same coin. The more I open, the more I can release, and the more I release, the more I can open. So don't try and make them too distinct. If you think about it too closely, it gets a bit confusing. Just follow the rough cues given in the exercises, and as much as possible, just investigate with a curious, open mind. I want to point out a few things along with this quality that these exercises, at least the way I'm presenting them, aren't for performance, although they may help with performance, aren't specifically for rehab, although it may help with rehab, and aren't specifically for getting out of pain, although it may help with that. These are all collateral side effects that we're not specifically searching for. The thing that I'm most interested with all of this, first and foremost, is reconnecting with the parts of ourselves that we've lost connection with. It's essentially a relational game. It's a relational exploration. So I can find parts of myself that I have a bad relationship or no relationship with and slowly restore that relationship, primarily through an act of listening to that region that we lost connection with. So keep this in mind as you practice all the exercises. Of course, if you've come here for performance reasons or for rehabilitation reasons, that's fine. Take the exercises, use them in a way that seems appropriate to you, but just know that's not my main goal with this work, even though it may have those kind of beneficial collateral side effects.